My name is Devi Ganwali. I'm a Pamplin Professor of Management in the Department of Management. The management department is actually very diverse, and we have a wide variety of faculty with wide variety of research interests. The areas range from like individual psychology, understanding individual behaviors, to teams and organizations, and issues related to managing, leading, directing large complex organizations as well as entrepreneurial, small entrepreneurial organizations. We have about 18 faculty and about a dozen PhD students and a few instructors who are on a part-time basis. And management cuts across multiple disciplines, and we have plenty of international research as well in management. So it's very broad-based. Anybody who is interested in individual motivation and behavior, and how they function in their organization, and how teams work, anyone interested in those, to folks interested in how senior managers, leaders of the organizations like CEO and top management team make decisions, and why firms actually engage in cooperation with other firms. Well, why do they work together, and versus how they compete against each other? These are all questions that are particularly relevant in management discipline. What's unique about our program, and particularly if someone is thinking about PhD in management, has been thinking about a lot of other places and applying to many other schools. One of the very unique features, and we take great pride in that, is student-faculty working relationships. It's a very collegial relationship. Students and faculty work together from the time they come. Students come and we assign them based on their research interest and faculty research interest. The graduate assistantship are matched based on research interest, and these relationships strengthen, and they become really good colleagues both at the professional level as well as interpersonal relationships. And these relationships continue when they are in the program. They bond well, they work together as co-authors, and then they continue beyond their graduation. Several years after their graduation, students work with their faculty. I'm working with several of my former students who have graduated several years ago. And that's very unique. Some other programs, obviously they're very good programs, but they may not have that level of intimate relationships. It's the peer-peer relationship and the coaching, guiding, and mentorship that is very strong, and that continues beyond their students' graduation. A lot of applicants contact me or even some other faculty before they apply or during the process of their application. And particularly if somebody has questions about the program that are not necessarily on the website, then it's natural that they should contact me. The deadline for application is January 15th of every year. We only admit students starting fall, and we admit only a few, 2 to 3 students in the PhD program. So it's a small PhD program, and we spend a lot of time actually evaluating the applications, making sure that we get the right applications, making sure there is a good match, and making sure that they will be successful when they get the PhD degree from here. In February, we make phone calls and video interviews or phone interviews with several pre-screened applicants. And then most likely we make offers in late February, early March. We provide funding for 4 years in the form of graduate assistantship, which is essentially working 20 hours a week with 1 or 2 faculty, working with them on research project or helping them with research. And part of that assistantship could also involve teaching, typically in their 2nd year, 3rd year, and beyond. If they teach typically 2 courses a semester. That is the equivalent to a graduate assistantship. An ideal student, it would be one that has a very clear passion and interest for research. Hopefully will have done some research projects, worked in their master's or undergraduate programs in research, worked with some faculty, or is simply curious and wants to do research and find answers to those questions that he or she is interested in. That student should also be reasonably strong in quantitative skills, because ultimately doing research in business school requires some quantitative skills with dealing with large data sets, statistically analyzing large data sets, and things like that. A good student also needs to be interested in and should love teaching, because ultimately it's about being able to teach students of all kinds in any place they are, and enjoying the classroom experience and enjoying working with students and helping them shape their dreams or realize their dreams.